Threshold Tuesday, back on the mats. Welcome back to the channel, guys. We will be going back to the mats after a few weeks of injuries and illness. I've been a blue belt now for 4 years, and it's been a long road for sure, and there's much more to come. But I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the highlights of the rolls I do, and then hopefully it'll give you some inspiration to maybe try it if you never have before. But before we do that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, join the Toka tribe, become part of the family. Hope you guys enjoy.
All right, so me and the other two guys are deciding who wants to go fight the black belt. I said, guys, I'll do it. All right, Jay. Jay's a black belt, which means he's not very good. So here we are. All right, trying to maintain position here. This man is very strong. He's very skilled, obviously, and I'm having a hard time trying to do anything. But here we go. All right. Yes. Oh, he got me back down. All right, we're trying to get back up again, but he's grabbing onto me. All right. Not having much success here. Jay is a very, very good man, and he's also a good grappler as well. Here we go. He's trying to do a knee on belly on me. I'm saying, no, sir. No, no. Trying to get to turtle position. All right, we're a little bit better position now. Here we go. All right. All right, we're still not progressing, but that's okay. At least we're not in the danger zone. All right, here we go. Okay. Yep. Now he's pretty much trying to isolate my arm at the moment, and I'm like, no, sir, you can't have that arm. And he's like, yes, I can. And then here we go. Here's where it gets really bad. Oh, and he cranked it, and I decided to tap because I didn't want to lose my arm. And I'm like, well, damn. All right, here we go again. Okay, round 2. Fight. Here we go. All right. Yes. Trying to do something, and what the hell was that? All right. And Jay's like, get that weak-ass bullshit out of here. Okay. And I'm like, all right, I'll get you next time. But that was good. Thank you for the round, sir. All right. Moving on. Here we go. John is a blue belt, and always enjoy rolling with him. So here we go, trying to do something. And, yeah, this guy is very grounded, and he stays very low. Have a hard time trying to, like, sweep him. Gets past my guard. I have a half guard to a certain extent. Trying to trip him again. He gets around, tries to choke me a little bit, and then I'm in a really bad position right here. Kind of trying to get out of this at the moment. He's trying to isolate our arm as well. I'm like, no, sir. And then back away. Okay, we got to get away from the wall. Finally get a leg. Try to sweep him again, but he stays really low. And having my guard as well. Here we go. Hand fighting. Yes. Okay. Here we go. My gi's getting pulled off a little bit. You're welcome, ladies. Okay. Here we are. All right. Now I've got him. Okay. All right. Here we go. Yes. All right. Now we're in the offense. Here we are. Yes. All right. We've got control. Here we go. Better position. And this is where I should really take advantage of a attack. But because I am losing my mind at the moment and not really thinking of it, he decides to sweep me, and there goes that. All right. Great job, John. Always good rolling with you. And, yeah. All right. Moving on to the next person. It is Mr. Corbin. All right. Corbin's a white belt, and here we go. Hand fighting quite a bit. Okay. Trying to maintain position, keeping the elbows in, and bull guard to a certain extent. That was pretty weak. And I'd sweep him. Okay, here we go. All right. Yep, trying to get in that full mount. Here we go. Okay. Just trying to flatten him out. He's trying to get a half guard at the moment. And, yeah, not much has happened. But better position than I was previously in the last 2 matches. So, here we go, trying to pull an Ezekiel on him. He's like, no. I'm like, yes. All right. Here we go. Okay. Yep. Now I'm in a better position. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to flatten him out so I have a better position on his neck. And he's doing a really good job of trying to keep my hips up. I'm trying to get back to where I just was. And then, okay, here we go. All right. Here we go again. Now I have a much better position on the neck, and this is where the choke happens, and there's the tap. Okay. And Brandon's looking over sitting there, and he's like, did you get it? I'm like, yeah. He's like, nice. All right. Here we go. On to the next. This teenager, I don't know his name, I apologize, basically was just rolling around a little bit, not doing very much, just trying to let him work. Anytime you roll with teenagers or with women, you always want to be super, like, going super light and not be malicious in any way, shape, or form. Let them do the thing, be a gentleman, be respectful. So, yeah, just try to maintain position, let him try to get out of positions, and let him work on his skill. So here we go. Here's the last match with Sal. Shout out to him. He's doing awesome. He's a year in, white belt as well. This dude is very strong, and he pretty much from the get-go tried to keep control of my lower body to keep me from rolling out of things like what you're seeing. I had a really hard time trying to get out of these positions, and here we go. Try to scramble a little bit, but he does a great job of keeping me down and then using all of his weight to keep me from posturing up, getting out of things, and yeah, I'm like really suffering. Try to get a Kimura grip on him to try and roll him, but I had no success in either opportunity I had. Try to do it again, but the dude is just too strong. So try to use my momentum to roll him off of me, but had no success there. And then, yeah, he's pretty much just getting better in positions as the time goes on. So he's trying to isolate an arm. He loses it. He tries to get me, my back. I get in the turtle. He's about to pull me into a really bad position, a really bad spot. So he had a choke for a second, but I rolled out of it. He has it again, but I roll out of it again. And finally, I'm in the offense and realize that time was up. So, great job to Sal. He absolutely annihilated me in that match. But yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go and click that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope you have enjoyed watching me in action in jiu-jitsu. It is a sport that I've learned to definitely like test myself in, and it is extremely humbling. It's extremely hardworking, or you have to be hardworking, I should say. But you learn a lot about yourself. I did not have a great day yesterday, and I still am exhausted today. So, you have to block out all those mental and negative thoughts that are creeping through your head, especially as you're rolling. I didn't have great rounds yesterday, but all things considering, I've been away from the sport. I don't practice regularly as much or as often as other people do, but it's all about you, man. Jiu-jitsu is all about you and your journey, and my goal is to be the best skilled jiu-jitsu practitioner as possible. And I hope that I can continue to learn and grow, and obviously inspire people through everything I've been through. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you next time.